Oh, yeah,
Peace, peace, peace.
indeed. Friday night, we are here again in the building. Got my girl Sunshine in the house. Sunshine Vibrations Podcast. Thank you for being here tonight. And tonight is that special night. What we got going on, Sunshine?
Well, it's we gonna flip this thing a little different. Sometimes we may get a little live show in the midst of our live show because that's how flexible we are. So, um, we have the young brother Hassan who will be live from his event. What did he say it was? Not Valentine, something like
Right,
that.
right.
Yeah, we gonna give a time for the haters to shine. You know, but this brother is a dope poet. He's part of the brothers competing for a spot for the Gate City Griots. Shout out to Sharita on that. Um, peace, peace, peace. There goes Shell. I am just a messenger. 9, aka Born. And so we may have Demi B joining us shortly as well. But let's go ahead and bring young Hassan on. Did you grab his picture from the?
I did not, but I'll go snatch it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go chill in the cut while y'all chat it up, and I'll get that picture.
Yeah. How you doing, Sunshine?
I am good, brother. I just, told the folks real quick who you be, but who better to do it than thee. So, where are you from originally? You could disclose your age if you want to.
Yeah. Okay, so my name is Hassan Bird, Akiba Hassan Bird Jr., if you know my mama. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. Raised, not born. I was born in Virginia. I went to the illustrious North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Like you feel me? That's where I had the pleasure of meeting Josephus, Darlene, Sunshine, Trish. You feel me? Lots of movers and shakers in Greensboro and get acquainted with the Greensboro art scene. Figured that this was a place that I could call home. Started doing poetry, and that's what I've been doing ever since. So I do poetry across the state. From Charlotte to Raleigh. I go outside of the state sometimes. I established a poetry club at A&T. I'm on the advisory. I'm actually an advisor for the Gate City Griots team, so I can't be on the team
because you're an advisor now.
You feel me? You can't do both. So
I done misspoke.
Nah, it's all good. I'm just letting you know. I'm a member of the Bull City Slam team in Durham too.
Yes, you are.
So it's a lot of poetry going on, and I'm proud to be a part of pushing it forward, and then getting into music and other things. The B-side, the artist block, different things that are going around in the community of Greensboro and beyond. So I'm just trying to represent for the home. Do it big.
That's what it is. So, what is this event that you're currently at? Let's explain this to the folks.
It's a lot going on right now, which is crazy. For the story for me starts last year. Actually, I put together an event at the Artist Block. Right? No, it starts before that. Before the pandemic, Trish gave me an event slot for my birthday at the Artist Block because she loves me. So she was like, you can do an event, I get you for the low. Just come through, just let me know, right? And then the pandemic hit. And so it was just like ice out, you feel me, whatever. Mm-hmm. And so then when I was getting back into the swing of things, I'm in the back door, so I got to let people in because I told them not to hold the door open so I didn't get cold. But when I was getting into the swing of things, I threw one event in Raleigh. It was called Not the Same City I Grew Up In. And that was in January. And then I wanted to throw another event in Greensboro. And so I came up with the idea of Anti-Valentine's Day. So then I partnered with, so originally it was because I don't really fuck with Valentine's Day, capitalism, St. Valentine's, if you know history, if you know certain things about things that we're not going to get into right now because I'm in a good mood, right?
Yeah.
And, certain things and we don't got to talk about it. So it was kind of like a fuck capitalism, fuck this, fuck that, you feel me? Anti-Valentine's Day, right? So then I was working with somebody, actually you probably know them, Pink Moscato. I had partnered with her to put the final thing together. And, under her, leadership, we changed it to Fuck St. Valentine. And so that was the event that we threw at the Artist Block last year, was Fuck St. Valentine. And that was a really dope experience, really cool, a little kinky, but we worked it out. You feel me? Got some things figured out. That led me, for real, that led me to Dominoes Falling. I came to meet April Parker, a really dope activist, organizer, and the former managing director of Elsewhere. She hired me on, and I became the program manager here at Elsewhere Museum, which is a living museum in downtown Greensboro, where I run the events at. So that's where this event is taking place. And so, working there for a couple of years, I met a group called Bad Art. They were already kind of in the ecosystem. So I partnered with them and allowed them to have space in the museum throwing regular events last year in the fall. So it started in the fall, and then this is their first event here starting 2023, the refresh of their contract, and starting to build on the progress we made last year. And so they came to me, and this is how it all comes full circle. So I was talking to them, and I was like, I gave them some options. I was like, which day do y'all want? They came back to me a couple weeks later, like, we would like the third Friday, Valentine's week. We want to do an anti-Valentine's Day event. And so here I am sitting.
You was already on board with it.
You feel me? Because I already did it. And it's crazy because I had it anti-Valentine's Day first, but I'm like, did y'all know that was us? I was like, did y'all even know that was us? Because the event that we did at the Artist Block won't even anti-Valentine's Day. It was Fuck St. Valentine. So it's like, you feel me? It's like the levels of alignment are so interesting in the way that things come together. Because it's like, I don't know who dropped that, because they're a collective. So it's like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them coming together to build these events. So it's like the way they even got that, it wasn't just one person. Or maybe it was, I don't really care. You feel me? As the program manager, I'm here to create space for people's vision to thrive and flourish and build. So it's like, I don't give a fuck what y'all do, for real. Can I cuss? Is that too much?
Yeah, you already been cussing.
That's exactly
Look, it's a disclaimer that goes on before the show, so you good. You cover.
All right, that's a bad. I just want to make sure, because I'll be doing stuff with Josephus, and then he be yelling at me afterwards, and I'll be like, let me check. You feel me? So I was like, okay, if that's what y'all want to do, y'all got it. It's Valentine's Day week. It's the whatever. I already have that energy, and then I know, so I've been trying to redefine the boundaries between my personal brand and Elsewhere in my personal life and social media and the different things that I'm doing. But I also know that people who follow me and fuck with me have been a part of the journey. They've been here before. They've seen this before. So it's like, it was just a collaboration of Elsewhere is doing things. I want y'all group to flourish, but also it's something that I can be a part of and know that I can push and help be a part of in a short time span. And we can really come together to make this event successful. And it's 30, 40 people here building up and putting together. So it's like they did a good job.
Peace. That's my big bro.
What's up?
He on Jahad Ramadan.
Yeah.
So let's get a look at the crowd. While we doing that, I'm gonna bring
we going can we turn? Okay. So this is the first section. You feel me? They kind of, it's like groups. It's like a solid, it's like 10, 20 people over here.
Hey,
you feel me? Checking out the vendors, dope shit. Say what's up. And then say hello to Avery. It's Avery doing stuff. And then the other side, in the back, probably another, 10, 15, 20 people over here. So it's, it's a lot of space, but it's a good turnout, I believe. To be quite honest, I would say,
That's nice.
25, 30 people really showed out. And
good to have you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good.
Hello.
Good to have you on. Look, this is who closed out 2022 with me.
Yeah.
She when I say that show, she shut it down. I believe that's one of the highest views.
Okay.
So I had to kind of, I'm glad, that there's people I could reach out to when there's a last minute pump fake or something, you know what I'm saying? But this works out so dope because one, you're at an event right now that you get to, shine some light on, and I know somebody is performing for the Heart Gallery tomorrow.
Hey,
so this worked out perfect to help plug that some more too. Make sure some more folks go support T Walker, Heavy
Yo.
Energy, Souls Society, the Soliloquy event, the Art
Mm-hmm.
Gallery event. It's Black History Month every day for us,
It's Black History
but
Year. That's what I was telling
you know what I'm
people.
saying?
Black
It's
History
daily for
Year.
us. But the fact that, you know, while everybody is trying to capitalize off the history, we got brothers and sisters out here actually doing the work
Mm-hmm.
daily, not just this month. So, I
Yeah.
appreciate all of you. So I know, sis, we only got you for like 20 minutes. So can we get some erotic bars out of you? Do you have some, sis?
I
Because
do.
I remember you said you had some, so
I
I
do.
love the folks get to see this side of you.
And by the way, Hassan, we've actually touched base before.
Where at? Talk to me more.
Um, we touched base when you were doing something for T Walker for Soul Society. They
Hmm.
were doing the artist event, the
The
artist
art
retreat,
mixer.
the retreat.
Oh,
They was doing
BCR. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
they was
yeah.
doing it like out in the country and stuff,
Yeah, I know
and you
exactly
was
what you're talking
doing all
about.
the calls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bet. Did you make it out there?
No, I didn't.
You know, it's crazy because I did all the work to help set it up, and then I caught COVID, so I couldn't go. So I just
Oh
had to
man.
coordinate it, and then, but it's cool because that's how I ended up getting this job. Is because putting in work and just showing what you can do in different situations and different opportunities that come up. So, even if you don't get the prize, you might get the reward. Eh?
Yay.
Okay, that's a word. I've been
Yay.
getting words all day today, so I'm all for the word drops. It's been a
Same.
word all day today.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
yes, ma'am, I do. I have this poem called Fruits and Veggie Sex.
Mm.
So,
Me and her sour face.
and then I got a rap called, well, you know about my rap toxic niggas, and I can
Uh-huh.
always do that one. So
I love that one too.
which one you want me to start with first?
I'll let you warm this up however you like.
Well, I'm gonna get right into it because I know
Or unless
time,
Hassan, you got a request.
time is
What?
of the essence. I don't think he's
Fruit?
ever I don't think he's ever seen me or heard me.
Nah, I don't know, but I just know you got to hit him with that fruit and veggies. Like, you can't let that go. That's crazy.
The fruit and veggie sex is it's
Well,
a
that
little
means they won them
bananas.
all. So that means you got to do both. So you lead off whichever way you want to lead off with.
I got it. Let me find it real quick. let me find it. It's so my phone is kind of like my little Rolodex.
Well, it's all right. I understand. So in the meantime, folks do celebrate Valentine's Day, and that's to each his own. I've never been one to really care. I appreciate people, that involves me, but the capitalism, as Hassan brought up earlier, is just like the way, they take stuff and then they exacerbate it. It's all a tool to just get more money out of you. And then some of us get so caught up and sucked in it that we end up spending rent money and stuff like this, bill money on gifts, and then trying to run around a script and save to make ends meet, which, that in itself seems like it's a mental illness, but that's a whole nother conversation.
That's crazy. Like first of all, a gift doesn't have to be monetary, right? Doesn't
Mhm.
have to be something you spend money on. As a matter of fact, my beloved, I told him, I was like, times is kind of hard. I'm not gonna put no business on First Street. Just times is hard. So
You ain't got to look. I just told my brother the other day, I don't understand why some sisters don't get it. You can't put 7 and 8 figure requests on somebody that only got 1,000.
So what I told
Talk
him, I
about it.
said, what I want is you to, give me a letter. A letter will a letter will suffice. Or he DJs, so I was like, you could create a set list
That's right.
particularly for
Ooh.
me.
She said,
Or
look, she said a set list. We know what that set list means. That's you trying to clean it up. This ain't the night to clean it up.
well, it could have been because it could have been whatever. right? It could have been whatever. And or just something like creative. Oh, and he does like art, he paints and stuff. So I was like,
Oh
just
yeah, that's
something.
what. That's
So
all that right there. Yeah, you got a good one.
something like he's really honestly amazing. Shout outs to him. I'm not gonna put his name out there, but shout outs to him. And we ain't gonna go official till there's a ring involved. But shout outs to him
I know
for
that's
being
right. Shout
him.
outs to him. I got a whole poem called Him. So I know about them hymns.
Shout outs to him for being amazing. Because yeah, times is hard. Times is hard for all types of people, for everybody. So, you don't have to go out and do all of this stuff. I'm not saying don't go out your way, because you should go out your way for me, because I would definitely go out my way for you. But
Indeed.
it is saying like I don't want to break you or have you like, my pockets, because that's not love.
Exactly.
How's that love? That's not love.
It
You know
sure
what I'm
enough
saying?
ain't, but
Showing
people don't
showing
understand
somebody
that.
how they can break down for you. That's not love. So I don't know how I'm switch it up, but
Now look, I'm gonna tell you like this. See, Hassan has had an event where it's like a not Valentine thing.
right.
So the toxic nigga works perfectly. You know what
It's
I'm saying?
anti-Valentine's Day.
So I guess you could lead off with the fruits and veggies first, and then go into that one, because then I know he probably got some anti stuff to alley oop with.
Got you. So yeah, I got the fruits and veggie sex. So it was a
Mm.
performance piece I made during Morgan was hosting an event, and she was it was like a, I don't know if it was necessarily erotic, but it might have been like kind of an erotic night for somebody's birthday or something.
Hmm.
And so that was just the energy and the vibe. And when I was sitting at the bar, I had just did Toxic Niggas a cappella, and I was sitting at the bar, and I just kind of came up with this because of the energy that was flowing that night. So
Hmm.
all right. So before we start, I want you to know that I'm about to water your garden. If your soil was in need of moisture, you don't have to look any further, gardener. I can be your hose. Just put me on spray. While my legs are this way and that way, see the type of sex we're about to have, I like to call fruit and veggies. Might want to thank the makers of the emojis for this piece. I want your eggplant to make me nut. I want to scream pineapples to the point of no tomorrow. I want you to cream. I want us to make love so swell that we haven't thought of a food related item to come up for what the fuck we did. Something like milking that dick until the cows come home. Something like pressing on my cherry until it bursts. Something like I've been drinking watermelon because the way I swallowed your seed made me think I was drunk in lust. I want to give new meanings to the words drip and soak and leak and even maybe deep throat, and let every fantasy float through your mind and thunder down in a candy rain. Brown sugar baby, you taste like caramel, you smell like mint, and you got my peach right for the taking, so take it. No baby, listen, I said take it. Yes baby, like that, because see, naked you in command is in demand, and in the morning I want you like grits, like Jill said, and eat on this apple pie until you well fed. And he said, I want that cake, 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 cake. Well, do what you want. Devil's food, red velvet, or pound, baby. Gotta be honest, I like the pounding myself. Similar to the bananas hanging up, I see you are slightly curved. And when you're about to bust, call me avocado because my hole is just right for your seed.
Woo.
Fruits and veggie seeds.
Woo, fruits and veggies. I was never gonna look at them the same ever again.
Oh man,
But
that
the
one I was
wordplay
like,
is so dope. Like the wordplay is so dope. Like that's what I love about poetry. The metaphors, the wordplay. Like you could take an eraser, a paperclip, and make it erotic if you need to. You know what
if
I'm
you
saying?
need to, anything could be an avocado.
An avocado. She ended it with the avocado.
An avocado. I was like, hold up, but that works right there. I'm gonna keep that.
And it did, and it did.
So
So what's up with the toxic niggas?
well, The toxic niggas is always on deck. um, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do it in kind of a different way because
Okay.
it's like a more poet, poet esque, if we will. Um, but I know I got it. Pretty sure I have it memorized, but I like to just have it up.
Hassan, how you like them fruits and veggies?
It's a lot of fruits, there's a lot of veggies, there's a lot of holes, there's a lot of creativity. There's a lot happening right there. It's a lot. I heard a hose. I heard a spraying. I don't know.
It was definitely it was a gardening reference.
Yeah, it was
Uh-huh.
very, it was a lot. Yeah, it was a garden. It was
Yeah,
garden
the garden
kisses,
hose.
the garden hose.
Yeah, the hose, the hose, the hose,
The
all the
hose, the
hose.
hose. Oh, there's a lot of hose. There's a couple different types of hose in there. I heard some seeds. I heard
Seeds
Uh-huh.
some
for
holes.
sure.
There's a lot of
Some more
planting.
holes.
It was some nuts too. It
It
was
was
And
some
it
some
was some
nuts.
nuts.
nuts. It
Yeah,
was
it was
some
some
nuts.
nuts.
You feel me? It was one of them.
Definitely
Definitely
It
was
was
some
some
it
nuts.
nuts.
was some a Zaxby's fruit salad in that hoe. It was the whole thing. A lot going on. I'm like, okay. Shit. Oh, yeah. So, how does the background noise of what's happening? Can y'all hear it? Is it good? Should I stay muted?
It's not crazy. It's not
It's
too
not
bad.
crazy. Like we can hear it, but it's not
Okay.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not like, oh my God, could you turn that down, please?
Okay. I just want to know because I can react over here to myself. We could talk about it in the same in live. Or just see my face, but I don't want to be disrespectful. I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to take it slow with it because for some reason right now I can't find it. But I know it's in here. I just can't find it at the moment. Um, so this one is a rap really, but I'm gonna do it kind of like a poem tonight, and it's called
Okay.
Toxic Niggas. um, it was inspired by 1234 by Childish Gambino and 21 Savage, so that was like the beat it went to or whatnot. But it goes, put your tulips on my tulip, watch it blossom. This
Huh.
Powerpuff take all the mojo down in Townsville. Tell them to
Huh.
beat it up though, cause it's mucky bad, bad.
Huh.
Chemical triple X up in this kitty cat. You better rock the boat, just like Aaliyah said. Cause
Huh.
if I drown, then I just might leave your ass. Hop
Huh.
off the ship, no relation, will it ever last? I'm
Huh.
a Pisces, we could drown up in my past. You
Huh.
better hit it hard if I ever let you smash. Make me forget my worries as we puff on the gas. You ain't no good for me, but I love the way you fuck me though. Toxic energy, so sweet it's laced with honey. Oh, gotta be a mistake, but the best one ever made. Make my lemon squirt the best smell of lemonade. Mm, mm. You made my lemon squirt so bad the best smell of lemonade. You made my lemon squirt so bad the best smell of lemonade. You made my lemon squirt so bad the best smell of lemonade. Of lemonade, oh. Uh-huh. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. Ooh, 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 look at you sitting across the room. Let me get a peek at you. Looking good, smelling good, you the one I choose. Pokemon, let me holler at you, nigga. Let me holla holla. They call me Demi B. I'm all about a dollar dollar. Word to mama, bring me squalor, dress me up in Prada. Jane Kent, I just might be your superwoman. I like 'em tall, I like 'em strong, just like a Vinny Starbucks. You the sugar honey. Ice tea got me done with coffee. Yo, bring your finance over here, boy. I'ma show you something. I know you fine and intelligent, but there's something deeper. That intellect that you have make you a whole keeper. Intellectual thug is you like Nasir? Well, do you have a street dream, an illmatic? Boy, I almost got your name tatted, but I ain't stupid. Cupid might
Oh.
have me sprung, but I ain't foolish. You playing, giving me blues, and I ain't Cupid, foolish, Cupid. So clueless was the line. All right, but anyhow, And so you digging and it's digging and it's dug, and then you digging and it's dug it and it's okay. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. I hate a toxic nigga, love the way he fuck me. Like ooh ooh ooh. So that's toxic niggas.
That's my shit.
That's
I
my
remember the
that's
first time I heard that, I said, "Oh, okay."
I'm ready to put down wax for real, for real. I do like that. I'm not
Look,
gonna
my
lie.
big bro said, "Oh hell yeah, snap, snap, snap."
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I
So
appreciate
Hassan, I
that.
know, like now that you done heard all of it, what's your take on this one?
Toxic nigga. It just sound like look, I can't talk about it without really talking about it. And as a as a as a good guy growing up, I didn't understand the appeal. I didn't understand what was happening, and then I became who I am now. And I'm not really toxic, but I'm not really pure.
Right.
Hassan, you
So,
about toxic dick.
huh?
You giving out toxic?
I'm a
Toxic?
poet, and I'm gonna let you hold that the way you need to hold that.
I hear you.
Am I
He said,
pure?
"Before I am who I am now." Uh huh. Uh huh.
I'll just
He
say
said that without
that
saying, but saying. I'm just saying.
I didn't say. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying what it is. I just do the best I can with what I was given every day of
I
my
And
feel you.
life.
whatever happens after that, whatever the reactions, it ain't on me.
Right.
Right?
I
I
mean,
feel
that's
it.
not true. I can't deny it is on me. That's why I got to be careful with where I place my energy these days because
Exactly. I like how you use that, how
it's
you
not.
place your energy.
You feel me? It's important where
Yes,
you
I
place your
like
energy.
that.
It's
Can't be
karma.
putting it everywhere.
Hey, friend,
Right.
friend, can you let them in? Thank
Okay,
you.
so before we get into you,
Mm-hmm,
let's go ahead and play our blast artist
mm-hmm,
music of the week. Who we got tonight, V?
All right, we have our homegirl representing Memphis, Tennessee. It is LaDon the Chameleon, and this is Welcome to My Heart. Go ahead.
Yes, welcome to the court.
Lucky, turn me up. But down the chameleon. Welcome to my party. Somebody grab the drinks and the girls. Drinks and the girls. Yeah. VIP section we here. Section we here. Spend $100 just a bottle pop. Just a top tier night. This is how we rock. Ain't nothing but the baddest models. None but ballers invited. Welcome to my party. 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 Welcome, Nella. Take 2, 3 shots from the bar if you're single. 2, 3 shots. We bout to party like no other. No other. If you a dancer, baby, move your body. If it's your birthday, take a shot of some clear. You can't be shy, we bout to turn up in here. Yeah. Tonight don't owe me nothing but a good time. Don't mind me, I'm feeling so good. I'm just catching the vibes. I'm just catching the vibes, the vibes, the vibes. Hey. Madonna chameleon.
And that is our girl LaDon the Chameleon with Welcome to My Party. And if you are an independent artist or even an up and coming comedian or even a spoken word poet that'd like to get some exposure, you can go to blastmusic247.com, register as an artist for free, and be a part of the family. That's blastmusic247.com, changing the industry one artist at a time. Back to you guys.
Yeah, yeah, LaDon. I love her. Yeah, that was, I don't know if
Mhm.
y'all saw me in the background, but yeah, I was getting it. That was the winding of the waist and the hips, you know.
Mhm. Gave me like a little dance hall vibe.
Mhm.
Yes, 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 yes. That's right. I'm gonna be playing that, April, the 25th. Be 42. So
Ashe. Ashe.
I'm gonna be saying, yeah, I'm gonna invite you to my party.
Let me know.
I better have an invitation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I went to Miami last year, so
Mhm.
oh, I saw this place. Not to get off topic, it's called Serendipity Cafe
Mhm.
in
Mhm.
L.A. The mimosa is about my torso to my head. $20, and they give you like a 3 hour limit in there.
So you have a 3 hour limit to try to drink all of that.
Yeah, but you know how some of us do. We can make that happen. We can still walk up out of there with three of them. You feel
Mhm.
me? Under our belts, and they cook a whole bunch of breakfast food and all of that stuff. You gotta look it up. I'm trying to get my homegirls in on it.
Say it
Let's
again.
take.
Say it again.
It's Serendipity Bar and Grill, I think, or something like that. But it's in LA. I sent. You know what? I'll send a link to your messages so you can see it.
That
Please
sounds
do.
Yeah,
fire.
because I was checking it out. Look, I was already looking at hotels. I was about to check the Airbnbs next to see price comparison. Because around my birthday, everything goes up. Right now, it's cheap to stay out there, but April, everything spring,
See,
all of that.
you gotta buy it now though.
No, I'm trying to tell you, if I put this month and then
Uh,
month for my birthday, it went up like $75 to $200 in some of the places.
Mhm. Facts.
I said that's a mess. That's a
that's
mess.
because they hating on
That's
us
all right.
spring babies. They hate
You
us.
know.
But let's not forget Big Pisces season is upon us.
Oh yeah. Indeed, indeed.
March 15th. I'm just saying. Big Pisces season is up. Big Pisces season is up
Yes,
as of
indeed. Yes,
tomorrow.
indeed.
See, you
So
talking to an
yeah.
Aries right now, so I ain't got
Yeah,
nothing
look, and
for you.
my son
But
has been
patience.
preparing for his birthday, well, his born day. He is a big Aries. All his houses is Taurus though. But March 30th, soon as around the Christmas holiday, first thing he says is, "Umi, my birthday coming up."
Mhm.
And
Give me the
this year he
vibes.
gonna be 11, so he really feeling himself. So,
As he should
um,
be.
uh, brother Hassan. So, which
Yes,
way are
ma'am.
you going to take us? Because I know this is the anti-Valentine over there. I'm here for it all. Because
Right.
again,
How
you
many
could
do you
make
want
a
me to do?
you could rip it. Do what I know of you to do.
Okay, so you had requested something, so I got a couple of your requests. You feel me? I could do some anti whatever. Um, I didn't think about how I wanted to make this flow. So let me. How you want me to start it off?
It's all on you.
Well, what's the flows? Like, what's the options? Since
I
we got options.
Yeah, we got options. I ain't used to folks giving me options.
Right.
no, it's options. It's options. I'm gonna start it off. I think I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna start it off on theme for the night, and then we gonna progress. We're gonna progress past that. So I'm gonna start it off
Okay.
by I'm gonna start it off like this. Like some days I am the drunk, all smolder and angry, lumbering like a bull in a china shop. And on the days that I am the drunk, she is the can, crushed, drained, and discarded in a pile of broken and empty other days she is the drunk, messy, staggering, giggling out smiles too pretty to ignore, spilling all over the room, stone and liquid at the same time. And on the days that she is the drunk, I am the bottle and the cellar, every bottle in the cellar, glass rigid, care demanding, type fragile, prone to cut when broken. Neither one of us was old enough to drink, but this poem isn't about alcohol. I mean, sometimes it gets involved, but most of the time we're drunk in love. Beyonce style. Her queen bee mentality married to my hoe-sized ego. She's always drafting albums. I stay sketching blueprints. Most days, we be red carpet flawless enough to upgrade any room we reside in. Other nights end up bitter, with me regretting ever telling her tea because now she's in the bathroom drowning her tears in lemonade. Either way, things always end up blue,
Mm.
sometimes black. Title like the way ink runs out our pens. How we turn a family feud into something Hollywood worthy. Both of us are trying to run this town, but can't take care of each other. She thinks I'm trying to control her. I think she takes my love for granted. Most of the time, it's all too good to be true, but it's all okay until one of us gets drunk or drained. When I stop being battery enough to charge your empty, and you have to fill yourself with something warm enough to keep the chills away, or when I realize that 7 cups is number enough to intoxicate me completely, to numb the pain, to cloud the shame, and forget the pain. She gets drunk and her truth foams out her mouth. I get drunk and spill my fears all over the bathroom floor, but this poem isn't about alcohol. Her mother nursed her a habit for popping pills a little more powerful than ibuprofen. I'm
Mm.
stuck trying not to become the bull that turned my childhood into a china shop. Watching how our parents deal with their darkness is an ad for some of our strongest vices, but both of us found out that there are easier ways to drown our sorrows. Covered in the sea of covers in my bed, tongues painting necks, days chasing checks. But when the affection begins to trigger the depression and we start to lose direction because of poor connection, we get drunk. Except she's not the can, but she's still crushed because I didn't make her feel like she was in demand, like she was a model, like we were a brand, like she can't support. So I take the weight, but that makes me break because we couldn't stand. Like I'm not the bottle, but I'm still a bunch of broken pieces that she has to coddle, and it cuts her hands. So she'd rather bleed than choose where to eat. So I plot the course because she doesn't plan, and I stayed on the throttle. But since it's always 5 o'clock somewhere, we stay in a jam. Like when she no longer needs me glass rigid enough to contain her, or when I can't help but clean up the mess her beautiful makes on our floors, or when we're both supposed to have left a long time ago for something important, but instead we choose to get so intoxicated off each other we skip the occasion. We learn how to cope watching our parents' separations and spend more time filling cups than fulfilling expectations. Our relations never got to its destination because we got drunk instead.
Mm.
That's wrong.
Mm. Whew, boy. Every
um,
time I hear that one, it's ooh, it takes you like you know how you can hear something and it's like it pulls something else. You see something else, and it's just look, my bro. Look, you got my bro going in. I'm
I
feeling this,
appreciate
bro.
y'all.
Damn, good job. Look,
What's
Thank
the
you.
what's the what's the title of that one again, Hassan?
Hold up. Say it again.
What's the title of that one again?
I call that one drunk.
What was the point of the bull and the china shop reference? What does that have to do with the drunk?
So
mm,
it starts off. Some days I am the drunk, lumbering like a bull in a china shop. And so, I mean, nobody's ever asked me that. I had a childhood, it wasn't easy. And so often in my house, I felt like China, two
Mm,
bulls,
got you.
to say it succinctly. And so that's kind of now in my adult life, I watch myself carry a lot of anger and aggression in different things, and sometimes I attach to it, like being in Aries, like that's one thing that people will always give to you is like fire or anger or heat. So there's a lot of different things in my life that call for that or call me to that or place me next to it, but um that's it doesn't necessarily mean that it's me. Sometimes it's something that I was given, something that
Hmm.
was brought to me, or something that I was raised in. And
Hmm.
so finding the balance between what's mine to hold or what's mine to pick up when I need it, and what's mine to let go is kind of that part of that poem. Yeah.
Got you. I like that. I knew it had a particular semblance. I
Hmm.
was curious as to that throughout.
Thank you for asking.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I think I'm gonna do. Can I do like three or four more, or do we not have
Sure.
time? How long do we have?
Yes. You
All
Well,
got
right.
I
time.
know I have to go,
Right.
but
Appreciate you so much.
Thank
it
you.
was my
Look,
pleasure.
congratulations on performing tomorrow. Plug that real quick before you bounce.
So tomorrow, the Heart Gallery, I want to say it's 114 South Main Street, High Point, North Carolina, between the times of 5 to 8 p.m.
Hmm.
I'm going to be performing. And my, you on the list too, ain't you?
Who, me?
Sunshine.
No, I'm not because I'm actually you notice my background is different. I'm actually in Pennsylvania. I
Oh,
had to come up here and check on my pops. So yeah,
got
I'm not even yeah.
got
That,
you. I could have sworn I saw your name, but I did see some other talented names
yes.
on the flyer, but I am one of the ones included.
Hmm.
Demi will be performing for the Art Gallery. So a little quiz, art show, art case, art gallery, art expose, if you will.
And make sure y'all go check it out. I've been sharing the flyers. We had T Walker on here, and I shared the flyer before the opening ceremonies. Check them on the news, Spectrum News. They doing it. These brothers is
Sure.
doing it.
Please, please come. And also tomorrow, Hassan, I know that Zell, my brother Zell, is going to be doing that event for February 18th. So if you can't make it to High Point, there is also something going on where you can support the arts in the Elsewhere Museum with my brother Denzel. It's a parks birthday
Yes.
celebration. So if not one, then please go because he's
Pisces season.
definitely Pisces season. Okay, because you know how to plug my bro. You know I'm gonna plug my bro. Yes, absolutely. 252 bro. Piscean bro. He got a lot of checks by that with me. So yes, for sure. Please check him out if you can't make it to check me out for sure, for sure.
All
Amen.
right.
All right, you
All
guys. It was
right.
so good
Appreciate
seeing
you
Appreciate you.
y'all.
again.
Have
Peace,
a good one.
beloved.
You have a
You
good
too.
one. All
So
right.
the stage is yours,
All right.
beloved.
So I'm gonna do these next two ones are still gonna be on the anti Valentine's Day tip because
I
I just
got
want
you.
to see them, and then the last one or two,
Hey,
we
I'm
might
here
get
for all the shits,
a
okay?
little
So it's
saucy.
nothing.
All right. So this one is called "This Dance." It goes, "You still call, and I still answer, and I have to wonder if you even remember the last time we talked. How I blew you being myself. How I don't flinch when you leave anymore. How you can never expect to talk to me again until you do. How I can only ever seem to hold you when I don't try. How I saw him coming, saw you leaving, saw me pulling on you to stay or pulling you apart, trying to keep us together. How you felt the day I quit and took it as your turn to keep reaching out. I have to wonder how we don't really like each other's music, but we
Hmm.
love this dance, love dancing around the subject these days. The only way the way you only call me to discuss the elephant in the room. How I'm not your favorite him anymore. I guess except when he's a ghost that you can only talk about. How now you miss the consistency of my voice. or maybe just my consistency, but not as much as his touch until he doesn't show up. The way you only miss our conversations when I stop trying to have them. But even in your dreams, I'm still the solution to the problem that they cannot solve. And I guess I've always been your handyman.
Hmm.
Made myself home enough to keep your problems at bay. But baby, you've been letting another nigga live in you and you don't seem to wonder where that leaves me. A homeless home or an addicted rehab, your favorite hero complex to victim for, a halfway house for your wayward soul, a fixer
Mm.
upper that you quit on until you need someone who won't quit on you. And I tried to quit on us after you did, and I did for a while until you call. But before I answer, I have to wonder. That's that.
Mm. Mm.
Two, two anti Valentine's Day, and then I'm gonna just get into this next one. It's called Dead Birds. Falling out of
Look, you
love.
see that, right? Speak on it, bruh.
I appreciate you, bro.
Like, so, before you jump into the next one,
Mm-hmm.
where did this come from?
Um, the same place as the last piece. I think it was a pandemic, and there was a portion in my life when I was interacting with my ex where we had split up, and then the pandemic hit, so I had moved out the city, and so we were still like kind of attempting the friend thing, and so they would call me. She would call me about, what she had going on, and it just got to a point of just like I don't want to do this anymore. About like, or just like the way we're interacting, it was just kind of like it was just a lot of different things. Like I had helped her move into an apartment because she had been living with me. So I moved her out of my stuff, and then the pandemic hit, so she had her own space and was kind of, exploring that for herself for the first time. And it wasn't necessarily like don't do that, like live your life. We're not together, but it's also like I don't have to watch this happen. I don't have to be an intimate part of it, and I don't have to know the intimate details of it. And so that's kind of the place that poem came from before I decided to do something about the situation. And so that was kind of that one. Yeah,
Yep, right. Stealing energy.
yeah, kind of like a I don't know. It's just very like watch me. It's still very like you want attention. I mean it.
Succubus and an incubus. That's what you
Yeah,
got.
yeah. So it was cool, but this next one is different, a little bit of a different vibe, but we'll see. Falling out of love with someone feels like telling a joke so terrible you don't even want to laugh at it. Feels like bad habits, like old habits, like rocking a dead bird or a dying bird still flaps occasionally. Reminds you of a time when it could fly, and there's nothing sadder than a blue jay with a broken wing. No greater sorrow than a free spirit trapped. Falling out of love feels like silence, like empty space that used to be filled with effort. The type of separation that two people can only experience after being close enough to call one falling out of love with someone is introspection on the car ride home. It's noticing each time you get a little farther away before the tears come. It's not being able to call the only one you want to hear from. And I'm tired of writing about it, about you. Tired of stitching together sad stanzas about my insecurities, about our flaws, about your expectations, and how I never met them because they never introduced themselves. I'm tired of writing people, tired of telling people about my pain, our shame, tired of using our failed relationship to build my fame. Yet you are the only thing that I can write about these days. The only thing that makes my pen move with the mind of its own. I guess that's why you're always leaving, because I'm hardwired to thrive off of broken, because you can't build nothing out of all this instability. And I hate how easy this is for me, how comfortable it gets to be. I hate how my misery is the only thing that kids can see these days consistently consist of me resisting the urge to rock Dead Bird or Dying Bird
Mm.
still flaps occasionally. That's three.
Mm.
Okay, Sad Hassan is leaving. We're putting him back in the vault. We don't
You
even
said
bring him out anymore.
sad Hassan is
Yes,
leaving.
we're putting him back in the vault. I'm tired of him. We don't let him out anymore anyway. He be fucking up the vibe.
No, there's no vibe. This is, you know, these are real feelings. You know what I'm saying? And people really go grow through these things. So I'm cool with the Valentine thing because holidays people get depressed. People grow through stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there's usually just a oh suck it up mentality that those people are given,
Yeah.
you know and it's unfair. So just like everybody else get the right to show they love, you get the right to show your distaste, or express really where you at that time and space. So you know I would never say apologize for that, because again, that's a part that existed in you. You know what I'm saying? That's somewhere that you can always go back to reference, when you see your future self. You go
Mm-hmm.
back to that, like, damn, I remember where I was when I did this. So, and it's mainly for growth. You know what I'm saying? You're going to grow from that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's good to continue to share. Is again, we be healing some people and we don't even be knowing. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact. That's a fact.
People, I know you've had people come up to you and be like, yo, bro, that poem, that was fire. I had a similar situation and listening to your poem. We've all had that experience. You
Mm-hmm.
know, we
Yeah.
are the gatekeepers, we the griots, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times our expressions are really the
I don't think we
expressions
selling
of
anything.
many.
I don't think it's being sold. I don't even know where you got that.
What you
That might be
say,
somebody
bruh? You
else's.
say you on point, you could
My bad.
relate.
My bad. I
Nah,
didn't
my
know.
brother said he could relate.
No, I appreciate it. I want to switch up the vibe though. I'm not gonna cap. Before I switch up the vibe, speaking of griots, Gate City Griots final slam next Saturday at Elsewhere Museum, 6 p.m. See them form the team that's gonna represent Greensboro, North Carolina across the country. To start the inaugural season in dedication of Maine. Shout out to Mosaic Soul. Shout out to Sharita. Shout out to Elsewhere. Shout out to Poetry. I'm gonna leave it there. Come through. Come through.
Indeed.
Downtown Greensboro next Saturday. And a Black History pop-up shop before then. If you really nasty, if you really nice with it, you really want to spend some shit, come support some black businesses. That's what I'm gonna say.
That's
That's what I'm
right.
gonna say. All right, but I wanna this is the vibe though. They say a man dies a little, just a little, every time he comes. Please let me die inside of you 1,000 times, 1,000 different ways. Die all over your ass and your face. Let me worship you until you are covered in sin. Worship you like I haven't worshipped in years. I am not a Christian. This is a mission. Will you be the God I pray to and the answer to my prayers? Anoint me. I will baptize you, and we can come out this ceremony soaking. Let me pray at your altar until you water me with your holy. I would bathe in your rain for 40 days and 40 nights. I would suck all of the salt out of your ocean if only you would drown me. They say life is a sea full of fish. I am but a man drifting along the surface. Life raft lonely. Be my first sign of land in weeks. Summon the last drops of strength from my muscles so that I may paddle myself to your shores. I promise. I will drop to my knees and kiss your surface till you cover my face. If only you would feed me. Let me break you open. Scoop out the flesh of your fruit with my fingers and drink your juice till it drips down my chin. You smell like coconut and shea. I too want to be rubbed into your skin, to become one with your scent and smell you when I smell myself. Can we blend until we are hot and steaming and creamy. Wake me up every morning. Be the most important meal of my day. I have been living every hour like it is my last. Let me show you the hunger of a dying man. Be my final request, and I will devour you like Last Supper. Slowly savor the sweetness of your flavor. You are a candlelit dinner. Can I spread you out like a bed of rose petals and lick your bud till it blossoms? Kiss every surface of your curves and suck on your nipples until you squirm. Tie up your schedule and rope you until it burns. Let me train you until you learn. Let me kiss you and quench your thirst. Then fill you until you burst. Let me heal you and let you speak. I'm trying to leave you a messy scream. Me and your toys gonna make the best of teams you don't even need to see.
Ah!
Just put that blindfold on and leave the rest to me. I put the D in destiny. And I ain't talking death. But after I kill that pussy, you gonna rest in peace.
Mm-mm. Now, see,
for
V, this is what I'll be talking about. Balance.
you feel me? You feel me?
Balance.
You gotta have. You can't have one without the other. It's kind of like a.
Ooh. Now that one right there, boy. Ooh-wee.
I don't bring that one out either. To be quite honest with you,
I know you don't bring that one out enough.
I gotta let that one.
But
You can't do it too much. I don't want to do too much though. That's the thing. It's like everybody always want to throw out their thing. It's like if you throw it out too much, then everybody knows it. Like nah.
You be wanting to have them, them AKs to bust out on folks. That's what you be trying to do.
Just trying to, I want people like I don't even really spit erotic poetry. Like I think I wrote that like last year or the year before, and I've like spit it like once or twice in the city. See, everybody else done caught the door when I opened it, so y'all slacking. I'm at the back door, and usually they put a brick in the door so you can get in and out. But I'm sitting here and it's cold as hell, so I'm like, I'm gonna just let you in. So that's what I've been doing when I reach over there. But yeah, it's about variety. Like I usually spit serious stuff. I usually spit,
and this I know.
different, so it's just like to have that in the corner in the cut when I decide I want to like, shake it up around this time of year or any time of year where it needs to be shaken up. You feel me? I'm just trying to leave it shaking, not stirred. You can't stir the pot.
Shaking, not stirred.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta keep it. But I got one more that's not as well written, if I'm being honest with you. But it's still written enough that I feel like I'm gonna do it because I'll run an erotic poetry slam with it once. So it must be good enough for people to hear. Amen.
Mm-hmm. Come on with it.
We fuck with a timer on. Used to fuck till our minds were gone. But we both busy people and she'll ride from dusk till dawn. Like, literally, there aren't enough hours in the day. And foreplay takes hours anyway. Like, if her orgasms are a group project, we don't start working till the deadline. I'm good at oral projects, so my mouth is the headline. Use my tongue to write a thesis statement between her thighs. Fuck preserving this. No preservatives. I like her natural flavors. I'll outline her body like the subject of the paragraph, but she likes to join in for the meat of the paper. She likes to take it on her knees. That's her favorite position. See these church girls squirt like they made for the mission, made her pray on my dick.
Rewind. Rewind.
Okay. Bro, I didn't even read this before I read it, so like we just getting into it. Fuck it.
Yes, I know, but you gonna have to bring that part back. They do what? Like what?
I'll outline her body like the subject of the paragraph, but she likes to join in for the meat of the paper. She likes to take it on her knees. That's her favorite position. See, these church girls squirt like they made for the mission, made her pray on my dick before I gave her religion. Then she drained my balls like I paid for tuition. I let her watch me put it in. Now I got a witness. She ain't even done wrong. She's still praying for forgiveness. I gotta grab her attention like introductory sentences like, God not in your guts, beg me for repentance. This is bedroom gospel. Because when y'all come for this service, y'all always leave looking like you caught the Holy Ghost. The way my tongue on your clit got you shaking and shit. I want you shouting more than grandmas on a Sunday morning. I'll fold you like the dollar bill she slips into collection plate. Put your knees by your ears, kiss away your fears, stroke you till you cry, and then wipe away your tears. I'm a gentleman. I will respectfully disrespect the fuck out of you. And I'm talking anywhere. In a park, on a train, in a car, on a plane, right there on your mama's couch in polo socks. How about we listen to that last Kendrick album and I'll use your clit as a pacifier every time he rhymes. I'm just trying to make you say damn. Or we can put the album in reverse, show you how God resides in man, the way I got you calling to your Lord while I'm on my knees. See, I like the girls who pray in pairs, women raised on Christian values, the type to turn the other cheek when I smack that ass, the ones who need their hair pulled to really start praising her God. I like to make them scream his name. I hope he hears it. Then I stroke them like I caught the Holy Spirit, because giving good back shots is the Lord's work. I just want to make sure you like taking this sermon as much as I love giving it. That was a lot, my boy. That was a lot. That was it. Okay, bro.
So wait, hold on. You said what? Giving back shots is what?
Giving
is
good
the
back
Lord's
shots
work?
is the Lord's work. That is, I wrote that. I did say that. I don't know why, but that is what I put on the paper.
You know what? Okay, so
that is what I put on the paper.
Since you brought that up,
okay.
You know what?
Talk to me.
You know what? I think you're right. Because I'm just saying, those of us that experience and really like that, that is the equivalent to
all
how
I'm saying. You want to know though?
You did that right though. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
he said, "Be fruitful and multiply." So that's what's in the book. Somebody put that in the book. I don't know who wrote the book, but they be saying that somebody who knew him wrote the book, or like, you feel me?
The pen pals was all in that book.
Something happened. He said that's what he said to do. So
he said, "Do not spill his seed either." But that's a whole other topic.
We're not gonna talk about it. We don't gotta talk about it.
Boy, did you hear that? You might as well come on. Stop trying to stay in the background. I saw you reacting back there.
Oh
man.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, bro brought the heat, didn't he?
He did, most definitely.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having me.
He came with that overhand right. Bam! It's like, look, if anybody was thinking anything weird, that's why I just kept smiling, because I know better. I know everything that bruh got in the arsenal, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, go ahead, do the anti stuff first, because the other shit he coming with, y'all not gonna be ready for it after you listen to the other stuff. They're gonna think, oh, he ain't got nothing to write. Shit, he got some more for your ass too. It's just that we'll be here forever messing around with this one.
You gotta get in a relationship for it to end. That's all I'm gonna say. You gotta start to finish.
Did you hear that?
Some gotta start it. That's all I'm saying. You don't get there doing nothing.
Yeah, you don't. You don't get there doing nothing. That's I like that. You need to put that on a t-shirt, bro.
And I'm thinking I'm thinking a t-shirt like this.
It was said here first. Put that on a t-shirt.
You don't get there doing nothing. I like that, because people can take it a couple different ways, but it's just like, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Take it how you live.
Take it how you need to.
Exactly.
For me.
So I know we've been plugging throughout the show, but as we come to a close, tell the folks how they can follow you, find you, what you got in the works, what's your up and coming events you got, all that good stuff.
So you can follow me everywhere on progress.inc. That's PROGRESS.INK, like the pen ink on Instagram. That's progress.inc. I'm launching a production company that's going to be called Pyroglyphics Productions. We're going to be throwing events. We're going to be doing a couple different things. So that's going to be coming closer to my birthday in the spring and April. I got an event coming in June that's going to be called Hometown Heroes. So keep a lookout for that. That's going to be dope. We got the Poetry Slam next week, which I was talking about. You can tap in at my job, Elsewhere Museum, day job type shit. We got a bunch of dope stuff going on. Come get involved. I'm trying to create space for the community of Greensboro to like reclaim, reshape, be inside the space and doing events, dope things like this all the time. Get it really regular. So that's something we got going on. A couple people you can tap in with. John May, that's my sister. Official John May on Instagram. If you don't know, find out. Kid Kazi, T Walker. Who else? You can tap in with Josephus. He does dope shit. You can tap in with Bull City Slam in Durham if you're in Durham.
Bull
Slam Charlotte.
City.
If you in Charlotte, they got Detour out in Fayetteville. The Bad Art Collective is jamming out right now in the background. You can tap in with them. Word Society, if you don't know. It's a lot of movements out here. So it's like, if you don't know, tap in with Sunshine, tap in with the Artist Block, tap in with Elsewhere Museum, tap in with the Flatiron in Greensboro. Tap in with
nouns and verbs.
Nouns and
partners
verbs.
And rhymes,
like, you feel me? Like, all of these is my people. It's like, when you see them, you see me. When you see me, you see them. You feel me? This is a movement we building, and I know that in 10, 15 years, we're going to be having a conversation that was based off the conversation that we have right now. And we're going to be able to see the difference in our city because of the impact that we put in, the work that we put in to make sure that art has a space here, to make sure that our people have a space here, to make sure that our creativity has a space here, has a voice here, and what is going on in Greensboro from now till beyond to the future. So progress.inc, that's the start of it. That's the areas, the beginning of the chart. And follow the rabbit hole, for real. It's deep down there, Atlas, but it's worth it. So
that's right.
I appreciate you, Sunshine.
I appreciate you. Told you the work. I told you we make it happen, right?
We make it
Anything's
happen.
possible. Ain't nothing stopping us from shining. You gotta understand that.
Yes, ma'am. And I look forward. I look forward to coming back. We're gonna get lit. First.
Oh yeah.
Let me know. I'm a real good backup. I'm a real good plan B too. So next time you need to put me in, coach.
Yeah, because I know, because your resume is extensive.
Look, and to be continued.
Indeed.
To be continued.
Indeed.
I appreciate y'all.
All right. All that. Y'all know what it is. Next week we have, what was it? Next Saturday
Gate City Griot. Grand Slam.
Shots out to Sharita Esoteric Entertainment. Middle Page Podcast. She's Tuesday nights on blast. I be in the cut with her. I be cutting up majority of the times on there with her. Come through. But yes, come through. I will come up from the Queen City to support, as I do. So I will be seeing you next weekend.
I'll see you. I'll be in the building.
Up here, it is cold as shit. It felt good. It was 55 when I got up here. I don't know what happened to that shit. I went to the store with my cousin. As soon as we pulled back up in the driveway, I said, "It's sleeting? Oh no, I'm not ready for this." I said, "I cannot get caught up here. We're not doing that this year. We are not. Every time I end up coming up here the day I leave, or what makes me leave is because it's a snowstorm coming and they looking for 18 inches.
Gotta go.
So this is not happening. Look, we not claiming that this time.
My family up there, I already know.
Yes, I don't really care for PA, but see, my dad is in PA. So Jersey is bad enough. For PA, they get more snow, and it's colder here.
I understand. I really do. My dad is from PA too.
He down there in Florida where it's good in the hood.
He looked like he in Florida. He looked all relaxed. He got a t-shirt on, a black tee.
Now, don't get me wrong. Yesterday was beautiful in Charlotte. The last, it was 72, it was 68, and it was feeling real good. The drive up, only difference was it just rained the whole time, but it wasn't cold until about maybe 3 hours ago, and now I'm like, yeah. So Veep, you gonna be ready to share some more of your poetry? Don't think I forgot. I'm gonna keep you reminded. Since the erotic poetry is what got you started. Yeah, my producer writing now.
Okay.
We getting there.
Okay. Because
Uh,
the next show,
mhm.
you sharing. The
Oh.
next erotic show. Look. That what we do, Hassan, you know how folks give out prompts. Well, now we putting out requests.
Man,
So you got 3 shows from tonight to get your next one right.
your nasty shit, right? You gotta go research something.
Oh, he got plenty of research. That is not the problem. That's how this all started.
Shay.
It is.
I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go ahead
Appreciate you
and
too.
slide though. Thank you.
All right, y'all be safe
All right.
over there.
I will.
You know,
I will.
have a successful event. Y'all end at 10, right?
Yeah, we end at 10, so I'm gonna go tap in and see what they got going on.
All
Before
right.
we close out. Thank y'all for having
All
me.
right. Peace,
I'll see y'all
peace.
soon. Peace.
All right. And to y'all already know what it is. See y'all on the flip side. And, don't forget, that Cash App it's still the same. All right. Anybody?
Sunshine.
See that, right? Sunshine with the 8. You feel me? And if you want to be on the show, holla at me at Sunshine Vibration at blastmusic247.com. You can hit me up on Messenger. You can hit my jack, as they said back in the day. You can stop me in the street. But until then, y'all, be safe. Peace.
Peace.